I'm not sure I could ever use these Callaway golf balls. In today's video, we're going to discuss why, and we're going to see, are these potentially the worst golf balls Callaway have ever made? Ooh. Over to you. Good hands, sir. Chris, how are you?
I'm the divot catcher normally.
Yep, we know. So
Very
Chris,
good.
we've got the Callaway Chrome Soft. They're not just any Chrome Soft, and they're not just any yellow Chrome Soft. They are True Track Yellow Chrome Soft.
Well, I can't say I've ever heard of them.
No, there's a lot going on here, isn't there? So guys, if we have a look at these golf balls, these are obviously Callaway's premium three-piece urethane golf ball, so you're going to pay big money for them. I'd never seen anything like this before in my life, and they are very, very vibrant for this early on a Monday morning. But if you struggle visually, if you struggle finding your golf balls like Gary Martin does, he's often said he uses vibrant golf balls like this to help him. But is that the only reason you'd use these? Because we saw, who was it, Golf WRX? We saw
My Golf Spy.
My Golf Spy did a test, sorry, My Golf Spy did a test where yellow golf balls actually don't perform as well, especially in Pro V1s or urethane cover in general, as the white ones. So would you sacrifice distance for these? Let's test them and see, Chris. We'll have a bit of a match.
We will. Cracking alignment aid on them so
Yeah,
far.
very, very good, very handy. How does it feel looking down at that?
I don't mind it actually. Again, there's a lot of things going on with everything on there.
I mean, it's a great one to start the day off.
That'll do.
And you could really see that in the air against that white sky, can't you?
Yeah, and I've got terrible eyesight, so it could help me, to be honest.
A little bit lower than I would anticipate you hitting it, though.
Yes, I mean, yeah, I would say it was actually. That's certainly lower than I'd expect.
That wasn't my best strike. But I think it's up there, to be fair. We'll take that. As I said, early Monday. I nearly fell over then.
I nearly fell over as well.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, my bad hit there has done exceptionally well. I did nearly fall over there. Balance was all over the shop. But just behind Chris there, you can see how these are very vibrantly popping up out of the rough as well. We keep using the word vibrant because that's exactly what these are. We have left ourselves with 180 yards in up the hill. Does that give you a little bit more depth perception help potentially, Chris? You know, like, it looks like it's almost perched up a little bit more than potentially it is.
I mean, I'm surprised how well yours did. I mean, I didn't think I hit mine too bad, and it's still got up there, hasn't it?
And that's the thing with a Callaway claim this is a tour-proven golf ball with soft feel. Do you expect to get a little bit more forgiveness from a tour golf ball? Do you expect it maybe to maintain its ball speed, potentially? I don't know. Is that a thing?
Yeah, someone did comment saying, does it lose less ball speed than maybe a two-piece golf ball or something like an Ionoma cover? The police testing's out.
Tell you what, that felt lovely.
Good ball. Again, a low ball fly.
Yeah, and for out the rough, and I can visually, I can see that really well.
All the way.
So much so I couldn't get my words out, and that's the pressure on because we're on the green. Oh, nice. Look at that,
low.
Mr. Dennis.
Extremely low.
I feel like, say if you had a hole-in-one with one of these, you wouldn't really want it on the mantelpiece, would you? You know, like, I mean, you two would never know, would you? Bobby and Chris have never had a hole-in-one, but you certainly don't want that, like, let's have a look. You don't want this in the cabinet, do you? Or do you? Would you be bothered? Is that just me being a little bit finicky? I don't know. High-performance tour urethane cover consistently delivers outstanding greenside control with soft feel. That's what Callaway claim about it. Let's go up there and test it around the greens, where these balls could potentially come into their own. Or would you just get them? Realistically, like, they're the OG, aren't they?
Or just the standard chrome soft.
Right, so we've got mine flag high, Chris is just short. Chris is going to be able to test these balls for greenside spin with his wedges, and I've got a little bit of a downhill putt. So I think the big thing here with this ball, obviously with the True Track technology, it's about the feedback you get on the ball. So I'm a huge fan of the TaylorMade Pix balls, I'm a huge fan of the TaylorMade Stripe balls, and of course the Chrome Soft triple track balls as well. This is a little bit different, it's to give you that feedback. A lot of people could potentially use these balls just in practice to see exactly what kind of roll they're getting. I know Chris has used balls like this in the past with people for lessons. Let's see how this comes out.
You can certainly see the spin on it.
Yeah, you can. You can see it skid, couldn't you? Skid on the surface.
Up.
Guys, would you use these? Would you spend your money on them? Well, like for 50 quid, aren't they? They're a premium ball. Callaway have released a new Chrome Tour ball, haven't they? But Chrome Soft does stay in the lineup. Chrome Soft X as well. That lineup aid is fantastic, isn't it?
It is nice and big and bold.
I know someone nice and big and bold.
I'll tell you what, I got on the scales this morning, bigger than I thought.
And bolder than you thought as well.
Yeah, trimmed it last night, fresh. Short back in size for a Monday. Well, let's see again, very visual. Great.
And that's
cut.
exactly why more people could, look at that roll Chris has sent back as well, why people could potentially use these balls. I know that's a confidence building putt for me, even though it hasn't gone in. I know the read was good, I know the roll was good. And the same with Chris there. It probably makes you go through your processes just a little bit more to give you that feedback, to give you that extrinsic feedback and visual aid. Big words then, aren't they?
Yeah. He's had his breakfast this morning.
I haven't actually, I'm starving.
But
Well,
I've
what-
got a lot of different options of these in the bag actually today.
You have?
I'll show you some
Oh,
different golf balls.
Come and have a look in my bag, ladies and gentlemen.
Step into my office.
Also, what we've got, which Bobby's really excited about, is Bobby's new driver. Ready to do a video on, so subscribe if you want to see that, guys.
Right, you're
The invoice is in there as well, Bobby. The blue one. Oh yeah.
Those whole different alignment aids these days.
I'm not buying that as an alignment aid. I've tested them and it's just literally you can't see it.
Well, true, yeah. I mean, the alignment aid on the side's pretty good, but again, all things for feedback. But which one would you go for? Because
What have
different
I got?
price points there.
I've got some T-pegs and some Tang Fastics, if that helps.
Have you got a?
I've not. Oh, I've got. This is my favourite.
Well, I've got a fake one of those.
Look at what we've got
I know
here.
we've got a plethora of golf balls. Again, the Tour Response are a bit cheaper, aren't they?
Yeah, if I was spending the money though, I'd definitely go them. I think. I don't know why. Like it's a very similar idea where you line up and you get the feedback. Although I will say that's a clearer feedback on the Callaway.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you want? Oh no, they're on the floor.
Oh.
Do you want one of these?
Bobby, do you want those? 5-second rule.
168 yards, playing 174 with slope. I've got 7-iron. Is this a distance ball or is it a tour ball? Is there a difference?
Can we flight it? Because here it's a little bit into the breeze, you'd say.
It's a 6-iron really.
You don't want it going too high.
How good is that?
It's a great flight.
No, not there. Not there, that's short and in the bunker. I thought I struck that quite nicely as well, to be fair. So maybe that's just me not having a warm-up and not having the club head speed this morning. I wouldn't have thought it's the ball because...
No, I wouldn't like to say it was the ball, although we do like to blame anything. This will be the same.
Must be that Tang Fastic. Oh, that sounded good. Is that going to kick in nicely now?
Go a bit.
Yeah, lovely.
Look at
One
that.
thing I'm liking about that, with both of them to be fair, they didn't just pop up in the air, they both launched a little bit low and then rose with the spin, which is exactly what you would expect from a urethane covered golf ball.
Price-wise, though, are they exactly the same as the white?
Yeah.
Which one would you go for?
I think
like the visual.
yeah, if you've been a yellow golf ball user all your life, then you're going to be pleased that they've done them in them. I can't imagine them make them en masse as much as the white ones.
No, true.
So I imagine they're harder to get hold of. Right, mine wasn't even close. I was half hoping that it maybe hit the top of the bank, but it wasn't. It was bang smack in the middle of the bunker. So I'll put that down to me just not having enough club. Didn't really do as I wanted it in the wind. How can we get this to react? Sit.
Spin.
Not my best stuff,
Yeah.
especially out of the bunker.
Right, left to righter. Yeah, it wasn't perfectly struck, so it's a little bit short, but you see there, we didn't lose too much distance on a missed strike with it. Stay up.
Oh, slid by.
Wasn't lined up perfect. It was one of those that I knew over it, I didn't line it up perfectly, and I didn't change it.
We'll have a look at the cover on it as well after this hole, because that was a bit of a thin one out of the bunker. Usually that can destroy the cover.
A bit of check.
Oh, stop it. Oh, you know what? Really enjoyable feedback on there as well. Like, I don't know how good Bobby's camera work was there, but was it? Yeah. I need my putter.
Well, I could put you out of your misery. Again, I've lined that up miles away.
Nice bit of check on that.
Yeah, delightful bit of check.
Yeah, 1 up, par 5 to come. Guys, let's keep testing this golf ball and let's see if potentially as well. To be honest, I've been surprised. I've really enjoyed using it.
Scuff check.
I don't know if I would want to.
No marks on mine.
There's a little bit of one there. That's probably where I've hit it there. Doesn't give you that feel of urethane, does it? But
no scuffs on mine.
it's surprising me. I'm really enjoying it. Would I use it full time? I don't know. It's just a bit weird looking, isn't it? Certainly not the worst ball we've tested. I mean, for the price, you would anticipate it to be a very good performing golf ball anyway. And on this series, we do kind of test your budget golf balls, such as your Kirklands, your Innisissas, your Icarus. Snells.
We had Icarus, didn't we, Bobby?
We had an Icarus. Well, we had one left.
Yep. Crocodile, that's with now. Or
yep.
alligator.
Alligator,
actually.
it'll be in
So
Florida,
I do
yep.
apologise.
Yep.
What a ball.
He wonders why we don't let him have a go.
Mm.
You're using the line-up aid, are you, Chris, off the tee?
Yeah, I like it. Nice and very, very visual.
That's gone high.
It was a high fade.
Yeah, just down past that tree.
Fairway.
Was that the shot you were trying to play?
No.
See, I don't use the alignment aid, and for me, it's just a little bit, there's a lot going on.
Hmm.
It's making me forget my pre-shot routine. Carbon copy. I'm going to say as well, I think it feels a bit firmer than the white one would.
I thought it felt good off the face.
I'm not saying it feels bad, I'm saying it feels a little bit firmer. That's not necessarily a bad thing.
No.
But remember, this is a Chrome Soft, not a Chrome Soft X.
So it should be a
So
bit
it's a soft one, yeah. 2 good drives though. We have it. No wonder we couldn't see it. It sat down a bit. That must have hit that tree because it wasn't this wide, I didn't think. But Chris is in the centre of the fairway. We'll let him go first, and then I can't get on there in 2 on the par 5. So he's letting me go first. Just hack a 7-iron out, try and get down there, and try and rescue this match of talking balls. It's a 9-iron. It's just a hack out of the rough. It does look like a flower sat there, doesn't it?
Do.
Yeah, I'll do nicely. It does feel good. Like that's gone a long way as well out of the rough. So position A for the layup. Is Chris going for it?
No, don't want to risk losing one.
Not on a Monday morning.
At £4 a ball. I've tried.
He's lost one. Oh, well I've seen it down though.
4-iron for safety. Could be a goal.
The pressure is on. The pressure is well and truly on.
Flush that.
Well, I'll tell you what, with how far that 9-iron went on the layup, I bet I could have nearly got there, you know. Right, this is the moment. Can we flight one in, get a bit of check? You know, I'm going to get a yardage. This means a lot, this. I sound like Gaz. 90 playing 88. I thought it was 80, so it's a good job I checked for that. Drop and stop. Oh, that's Titleist trademark technology, isn't it? He's still looking over there, though. Oh, I've just leaked it a bit. Distance is good, I think. Go on. Not very attacking, is what I'll say there. Poor. Really?
Well, the dream lives on. It is in the rough. Again, a terrible line in there, to be honest. But rough's thick at the minute, and this is where normally sometimes you might see a white one, again, drop down to the bottom. That one sat pretty good, but you wouldn't be able to see it, maybe. If you've got a playing partner who's got you on the clock, you might not find it. Like James. Sit soft.
It'll be good. Oh, delightful. Outstanding. Oh, close. Great shot.
Not bad there. So again, got the launch out of the rough there, which was all right, but that, I mean, that is with a 60 degree, but then also stopped pretty quick out of the rough. Is that because it is that premium cover?
That was a great shot, wasn't it? Great shot. You don't mind losing shots like that, but when this goes in, just show them close up, Bobby, how like, it's not just a line, those things, it makes it like brutally obvious, doesn't it, where you're aiming, and if you're not aiming correctly, just wasn't enough roll. Wasn't enough break, great roll. Chris has 2 putts for the victory. Guys, would you use these golf balls? Get in the comments below and let me know. The one thing I will say is when we look at the budget balls, Yes, Kirkland have made them in yellow now, haven't they? I think you've
Yeah.
got some of those to test. But
I've got some of
realistically,
those to test.
we don't see many visual aids on budget balls. Is that now what you're paying for? Have they realised that they have to up the game with that? Chris, finish off with a birdie.
Just been lidded it.
See you tomorrow.